What is going on, guys? It's your boy Kenny from the Call Up Podcast here, going over AEW's Full Gear pay-per-view that is going on this Saturday, November 13th. It is coming to you today from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And what a card we're gonna have today! So I decided I wanted to give my predictions for Full Gear. I am live right now on Instagram and on YouTube. So if you guys want to leave your predictions and you guys want to chat a little bit about Full Gear, what do you guys think? Who do you guys want to see win? By all means, go into the chats right now and leave a message, leave a comment, and let us know what you expect from AEW's Full Gear. It looks like we're going to have a stacked card going into Full Gear. We're going to finally get to see Kenny Omega versus Hangman Page for the AEW title. We're going to get to see the conclusion of Miro and Bryan going up against each other to see who is going to be the number one contender for the AEW title. We get to see CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston, which looks like to me is going to be a knockout, drag-out fight. We also have America's Top Team taking on the Inner Circle. And then we have Britt Baker versus Ty Conti for the AEW Women's title. Guys, this card is looking to be stacked. And let's not forget we have Superkliq versus Jurassic Express and Christian Cage all going down this Saturday live on Fight TV. Check your local listings for that because you can probably get it on pay-per-view as well. And then also go on the Fight app and you can get that there. That's where a lot of people normally get their AEW pay-per-views from. So wanted to go over this card really quickly. Last year when we had Full Gear, we did get to see Kenny Omega versus Hangman Adam Page, but this time around, it was a little bit different. The title wasn't on the line. Both guys were in the finals for the AEW title to see who was going to go on to be to go and face the champion. This time around, the stakes are a little higher. Hangman Adam Page is finally going to get his title shot, and it is against his old tag team partner, Kenny Omega. A lot of people have been waiting for this to go down for a good while now, and I personally cannot wait for this to happen. I am just fixing the light here because I forgot to turn it on. But anybody who's watching, like I said, is watching on Instagram right now, jump over to Facebook and let us know what you guys think about that, going over the card. First match that I'm hoping to see here is CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. I think I'm a big fan of Eddie Kingston's. I've been a big fan of Eddie Kingston's for a good while now. And to see him in this position with AEW, I'm so proud of it because he's come such a long way of being that hard grit indie guy that he's never give up attitude. And sure enough, there was an article on him today. If you guys haven't checked it out, by all means do so. And it's just like showing why he shouldn't have been in professional wrestling in the first place and just him not giving up. It is a heartwarming story. I loved it when I was reading about it. It made me even a bigger fan of Eddie Kingston. And now he's going into a match with CM Punk. I think this will be one of his tougher matches. He's had other matches like, with Darby Allin, and a couple of other people, but I think this time around, CM Punk is going to get tested. Eddie Kingston is a harder opponent than say when we seen against Darby Allin. Eddie Kingston does not give up at all, and I think he is going to give CM Punk a run for his money. I love the promos between the two guys on the last Dynamite where, Eddie Kingston pretty much just told CM Punk, nobody wants him here. And that's been going around lately, throughout the wrestling community. A lot of people, yes, we do love CM Punk. And yes, we were happy to see him back. But I think it's about time that we can see CM Punk just a little bit more differently, going around. So I'm really looking forward to this match. The next match that we have is for the AEW qualifying eliminator tournament, and that's Bryan versus Miro. Obviously, this had to change due to Jon Moxley checking himself into rehab. So we would have most likely gotten Jon Moxley versus Bryan. I don't see Bryan Bryan Danielson winning this one, just for the simple fact that it's just been building up for him time and time again since he's gotten into AEW. He's been having killer matches so far, but I would love to see Miro get this victory this time around. It's just for the simple fact that Miro has been putting himself in these situations where he's been looking great, putting himself on top, and going in that direction that he wanted to go that he couldn't get to, and say like, WWE. And now we're going to actually get to see this a little bit more. I know for a lot of fans, this is more of a rematch because we've seen Miro and Daniel Bryan go back and forth with each other in WWE, but this is a different feel. This is more of an AEW feel. The gloves are off. Vince is not in control of this one, as everyone says. And I think at the end, Miro is going to end up victorious on this one. Another match that I'm really looking forward to is the Inner Circle match against Man of the Year and America's Top Team. I think this is going to be, this is a street fight, so it is going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight between the two. I can't wait to see what happens with this one. I'm really thinking that, Inner Circle at this point needs to dismantle. It makes no sense why this team is still together at this point. I mean, they've had great matches, but there has to be an end game to this. You had Pride and Powerful that we thought they were going to go for the tag team titles. They haven't won for that one yet. Sammy Guevara is the TNT champion. And then you have Chris Jericho, who's just there. I think at this point in the game, I think Chris Jericho has done his job so far for AEW. I don't think that Chris Jericho needs to accomplish anything else in AEW. And it's just a matter of time before we just transition Chris Jericho into the commentary booth along with JR. Maybe bring JR to the back, let him do other things behind the scenes, and just have Chris Jericho as a full-time correspondent. It's something that a lot of people would like. Personally myself, I probably would like to see Chris Jericho in that role. I don't think Chris Jericho needs to wrestle anymore. And, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page have been killing it lately. With the promos, the matches they've been having. I think them teaming up with America's Top Team with Dan Lambert is something that's been working for them. And it's something that's going to continue elevating them up the ranks in AEW, and hopefully we get to see them win a tag team title match or have individual goals going in and maybe getting that TNT title or getting a world heavyweight shot. We've seen Scorpio Sky many times get into these situations where he is in the title picture but just comes this close to getting it and not achieving it. Another match that we have is a tag team title match, and I know this right here is going to steal the show because when these guys go into the ring together, they put on a 5-star match every single time, and that is the AEW Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Bros, and they're going to take on FTR. Now, FTR has won almost every single title in professional wrestling. They are hands down one of the best tag teams in professional wrestling, and they are proving it time and time again since they've left WWE. This is going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight from beginning to end. We've seen the Lucha Bros the last time when they won the tag team titles at the last pay-per-view at All Out against the Young Bucks. You will know that this will be a high-flying match, and FTR is one of those tag teams that will sit there and go toe-to-toe with any team you put in front of them. They have been proving this time and time again. Looking at Instagram right now, and La Flaca is there. What is going on? Pro Wrestling Podcast is in the house. Drunk Master is in the house as well. What is going on, guys? We're going over AEW Full Gear pay-per-view that is happening this Saturday. Guys, leave your predictions. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you have going into these matches. I personally think that Lucha Brothers are going to retain their tag team titles, even though FTR has been red hot lately. I don't see Tony Khan taking the tag team titles away from the Lucha Brothers anytime soon. I think that the end game for them is to have that classic match with Pride and Powerful at maybe next year's pay-per-views leading into the new year to, transition the titles to a new team. FTR has already been tag team champions. I really don't want to see them tag team champions again, because if you put the belts on FTR, then who's next? I really don't want to see Pride and Powerful versus FTR. I think the better matchup will be the Lucha Bros versus Pride and Powerful for this one. Moving on to another match this here. I already went over CM Punk and Eddie Kingston. It is Darby Allin versus MJF. I think at this point in time that Darby Allin has proven himself time in and time out, and it's about time that MJF gets this victory. We haven't really seen MJF too much in the ring in action. I just feel more of something that he's just been out talkative, a lot, and he's gonna need this victory. It's gonna lead him into something, and we're gonna end up seeing MJF in a title picture the next go around. Something has to give with this guy. I mean, he is one of their best prospects in AEW. He is one of their top stars, homegrown stars, as people will say. So I'm really hoping that this match will either open the show or be a mid-card show where, it'll get people going, leading into it. Another tag match that we're going to have is Jurassic Express and Christian Cage versus the Superkliq of Adam Cole, Matt, and Nick Jackson. This storyline has been going back and forth. Everybody knows that already. Superkliq has been trying to take down Jurassic Express in some way. Ever since Adam Cole has stepped into AEW, he's been letting it known that one of the opponents that he wants to face is Jungle Boy. So I feel like this match right here is going to lead into more of a feud with Jungle Boy and Adam Cole. We'll possibly could see this next year, in the beginning of the year for their next pay-per-view, or we can see this at a Rampage or a Dynamite, because Tony Khan loves to take Rampage and Dynamite and turn them into these big shows like pay-per-view, like have we seen it in the past, the last couple of months. So I mean, would you be mad if you was to see Adam Cole versus Jungle Boy? No, Jungle Boy has been red hot the whole entire year. There's been plenty of chances for him to capture the AEW title from, Kenny Omega. He's been killing it each and every week. So it's only a matter of time before these two are going to clash one more time besides this Saturday. And we're going to get that one-on-one matchup between the two. And I'm hoping that it is soon. And let's just see where this is going to take off from there. Next up, we have Ty Conti finally getting a AEW women's title shot versus Britt Baker. In all honesty, I feel like this is just leading up to Thunder Rosa finally getting that title shot. I know she's trying to be a part of the TNT women's title match, but I just feel like she just needs to have something a little bit different. We need to see a rematch between Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. That was one of the banger matches that we had about a year ago, leading into the new year of AEW. I don't see Ty Conti winning this at all. I see Britt Baker retaining her title. I don't see them taking the title off of her anytime soon. I think that's about it. We covered Bryan Danielson versus Miro. My pick on this one is Miro to win it and go on to face either Kenny Omega or Hangman Adam Page. I feel that Hangman Adam Page will walk out the victor, and we will have a new AEW champion. What is there left for Kenny Omega to do? We've seen Kenny Omega go to TNA. We've seen him go to AAA. We've seen him face everybody's been in front of him except for him and Adam Page. We've been waiting for this for such a long time, and now we finally get it. And I think that it's Hangman's time. He's been sitting in the wings for the longest. We've seen different people come in and become champion, and we're still waiting for Hangman and Adam Page to become champion. So finally, I think this Saturday will be the day for Hangman and Adam Page, and then later on next year, we're going to end up seeing Hangman Adam Page versus Miro for the AEW title. Going over this here, we have CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. I already said my pick was Eddie Kingston on this one. I'm really hoping that Tony Khan just changes his mind and doesn't give CM Punk this victory. I think that CM Punk's first loss should be against somebody like Eddie Kingston, because it will just motivate him to continue on with this feud. I don't see them just ending in one match. Eddie Kingston is one of the hardest working people in professional wrestling right now. I said it. I really don't care who could argue less with me and say, no, this person has a better record than Eddie Kingston. But I feel like Eddie Kingston is the man to sit there and give CM Punk his first loss, to open CM Punk's eyes into fighting a little bit harder, fighting a little bit dirtier, and seeing the old CM Punk that we all seen 7 years ago before he had quit. Going over a little bit more here, we went over the AEW Tag Team Titles, the Lucha Bros versus FTR. I said my pick is Lucha Bros. I don't see them taking the titles off of them anytime soon. I'm really hoping going into the new year we do see Pride and Powerful against the Lucha Bros for the Tag Team Titles, with the Lucha Bros losing and Pride and Powerful finally becoming the tag team champions. And it so happens to be that I wish, hopefully in January, when AEW comes back to my hometown, well, next to my hometown in New Jersey, that we can actually get to see this match happen. Moving on to the next match, obviously we have the Minneapolis street fight between Inner Circle and Man of the Year, Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page. I said my pick is Man of the Year and America's Top Team with Dan Lambert. I don't see Inner Circle winning this one. I don't think the Inner Circle needs to win this one. And hopefully we get to see the Inner Circle finally dismantle, let Sammy Guevara go and do his thing, let Pride and Powerful go do what they need to do. We have more people here on Instagram. Hey, what is going on? Here live on Instagram right now and on YouTube, wrapping up my predictions for the AEW Full Gear pay-per-view. Like I said, it is this Saturday. Guys, don't miss this one. This is one of the best pay-per-views to end the year for AEW. I don't think they have any more pay-per-views going for the rest of the year. It'll just be Dynamite and Rampage episodes moving forward until January. So that is pretty much it, guys. Leave a comment if you haven't followed me yet on Instagram. By all means, do so. Check out the show every single Monday. I do live reviews of Monday Night Raw. I do a watch along with toe tags and show from the Knuckleheads podcast every single Monday. I do streamings on Wednesdays and Saturdays as well on Instagram. Most likely I'm going to end up going live tonight if you're watching this on a Tuesday for NXT 2.0 live on Instagram. So by all means, check me out. Thank you for taking the time out to stand here and listen to me rant about pay-per-view card. And let's talk about the pay-per-view on Sunday morning. Grab your coffee, grab some pancakes, grab some eggs, grab a bagel, and let's come back here. Let's go to Instagram on Sunday and chat about AEW's Full Gear. Guys, until next time, have a good one, be safe, and have a great rest of your week. I am out of here.